Mike Moore Media, the first place to hear Rockingham County news and information.
Rockingham County Today is sponsored by Cone Health and today's Annie Penn Hospital. So advanced is so close to home. ConeHealth.com. Today, Rockingham County schools are on a 2-hour delay for all staff and students. Childcare opens at 8. Rockingham Early College High School will be taking their EOCs. Rockingham County 911 had 88 calls overnight, several to mention structure fire, 1212 East Meadow Road in Eden around 8 p.m. Flames were visible when firefighters arrived. No injuries. Wreck Freeway Drive at US 29 South Ramp, Reidsville, around 1 a.m. A DOT worker spotted a Chevy Trailblazer overturned down an embankment. The driver was taken to Annie Penn. From the NC State Highway Patrol, a fatal motorcycle accident on NC 700 near Hampton Road, Eden. Jerry Lawrence Lester, 58, of Eden, driving a 1986 Honda motorcycle, crossed the center line and collided with Victor Lamont Giles, 44, also of Eden. Lester died at the scene. Giles was treated at Cone Hospital. That occurred Sunday around 6 p.m. Funeral services are at Fair Funeral Home Monday. Eden police report these arrests: Antonio Sanchez Hairston, 618 Prospect Street, driving while impaired. Alton Ray Pyron, Jr., 2204 East Stadium Drive, possession with intent to sell and deliver heroin. Brittany Nicole Beasley, 1157 Washington Street, felony possession of methamphetamine and possession of drug paraphernalia. Darius Berrien Pettiford, 1015 Georgia Avenue, felony breaking and entering. Robert Dwayne Pettigrew, 1705 Maryland Avenue, simple assault, injury to personal property, and failure to comply. Patrick LaShawn Martin, 107 North Primitive Street, possession of marijuana, carrying a concealed weapon, traffic offenses, and failure to appear. Brian Lee Worley, 366 Tally Road, Wentworth, felony possession of methamphetamine, possession with intent to sell and deliver marijuana and Schedule II controlled substance, intent to sell and deliver cocaine, carrying a concealed weapon, possession of drug paraphernalia, and maintaining a vehicle for drug trafficking. Stoneville Town Council has a special called Zoom meeting today at 4. The Reidsville branch of the NAACP has scheduled a press conference at the Rockingham County School Board office tomorrow at 1 to discuss their position on the firing of School Superintendent Dr. Rodney Shotwell. Monday, the Board of Education voted not to renew his contract, which was through June 2022. Final details are being made for a big giveaway on Saturday, Hometown Christmas Drive-Thru in Stoneville, a free event sponsored by Generation for Hope, with a number of tent stations, grab bag lunch and Christmas family dinner, pillows, blankets, new coats and shoes, filled stockings for children under age 10, hygiene items, toy store, new bicycles. Hear the story of Christmas. Meet Santa and his elves. It's a free event. CDC guidelines apply. The drive-thru is Saturday at 302 North Henry Street in Stoneville, 10 a.m. until. Merry Christmas from these businesses in Uptown Eden: Sweet Revenge Bakery, House of Health, AK Emporium, David Price Auto Works, Barrier Insurance, The Roasted Bean, Price and Associates Realty. On Facebook, Uptown Eden NC. There's no place like local for the holidays. Big Wrap It Up event on Saturday. Christmas pop-up shop upstairs at the workshop. Uptown Eden. Well, we got a taste of wintertime yesterday. No big problems, but it reminds us to be prepared for whatever the season may bring. Lane's Family Pharmacy delivers prescriptions countywide. If you're not a Lane's customer, call today, 336-627-4600. Make the lanes change and take advantage of county-wide delivery. 336-627-4600. It's the smart thing to do. You'll be glad when there's bad weather this winter and you can't get out. Lanes has a good supply of free 2021 calendars, a half dozen different designs. Get your free calendar now at Lanes, one per person. Lanes Family Pharmacy, Highway 14 Eden. The number again for delivery countywide, 336-627-4600. Now, Rockingham County weather. Today, a mix of sun and clouds, high 49, low 26. Friday, sunny, high 47. For the weekend, mostly sunny, high Saturday, 48, Sunday, 55. 33 degrees at Shiloh Airport this morning at 6:30. Get current weather information anytime at mikemore.media, along with Rockingham, our live stream weather camera, sponsored by Heat and Air Controllers for year-round comfort, whatever the weather. Need a tow? Dave's Towing is a call away 24 hours a day, 336-932-7478 for Dave's Towing. Now the community calendar, sponsored by Night Owl National Stoneworks in Eden, in the former Kmart building. Granite, quartz, and marble for commercial and residential. Parking lot bingo at the Madison Mid-End Recreation Center tomorrow at 9:30, $1 per card. Santa Claus is coming to Eden. He'll be riding through neighborhoods with friends tomorrow evening starting at 6:30 and will be on at least 15 city streets starting near NC 135, Washington, Boone, Church, Morgan, Roosevelt, Friendly, Summit, Meadow, Fillcrest, Stadium, Pierce, and Kings Highway. A map of the 13-mile trip through the city is posted on the city's website and Facebook pages. So turn on your lights, gather at the curb, and see Santa tomorrow evening. Wreaths Across America ceremony at Mid-End Municipal Cemetery on Ayersville Road, Saturday morning at 11. Members of the Rockingham County chapter of Daughters of the American Revolution will be placing wreaths on around 300 graves of veterans at 11. It's the first time this national event has been held in Rockingham County. A holiday concert, Stoke Songs of Light and Hope, featuring Darren and Brooke Aldridge, John Barry, Molly McGinn, John Cowan, and others, streaming live Sunday at 7 at stokesarts.org. Christmas Eve Love Feast at Mid-End Moravian Church on South 3rd Avenue at 5. Pick up Love Feast packets the day before from 3 till 6. Have an event I can announce for you free on the community calendar. Well, text it to 336-932-1881 or email rockinghamcountync@gmail.com and try to get that in at least 3 weeks in advance so I can give you lots of free publicity. Now today's Consumer Report.
Package delivery could be an issue between now and Christmas. The U.S. Postal Service and postal industry tracking firms warn shoppers not to put too much hope in having all their gifts under the tree by December 25th. FedEx and UPS have also completely cut off delivery for some retailers. The more good news on the vaccine front. The Food and Drug Administration said this week that the coronavirus vaccine developed by Moderna has been found to be highly effective, confirming the results of the drug maker's clinical trial. The agency is considering emergency approval for the drug. General Motors is recalling more than 9,000 recent model GMC Sierra and Chevrolet Silverado trucks, model years 2015 and 2016. The company says the roof rail airbag inflator end cap may detach from the inflator, increasing the risk of injury or a crash. I'm Mark Huffman. Learn more at consumeraffairs.com.
A quick P.S. on that Wreaths Across America announcement a moment ago. I should take that a step further and say that's the James Hunter chapter of the DAR. I hope you've heard our podcast. I had a wonderful interview yesterday with the folks there with that chapter, namely Janelle Johnson, telling us all about what the James Hunter chapter of the DRR is doing and that wreaths across America that they're bringing to Western Rockingham County. Now today in history, December 17th, 1791, the first one-way street was opened in New York City. 1903, Orville and Wilbur Wright made the first successful gasoline-powered airplane flight at Kitty Hawk. 1953, the FCC approved RCA's color television specifications. Tri-City Trivia, 1930, Leakesville, Spray, and Draper recorded the biggest snow in 30 years, 2.5 feet. 1936, Nantucket Mill consolidated with Draper Sheeting, becoming the largest mill in the South. Nantucket became a warehouse. Big name birthdays, Sarah Paulson, 46, Pope Francis, 84, Bill Pullman, 67, Ernie Hudson and Chris Matthews, 75, Tracy Bird, 54. If you have a birthday coming up or you know someone that has a birthday, I'll be glad to announce it. Just text it to 336-932-1881. Mike Moore Media Podcast Preview, Jeff Garska, Reidsville Economic Director, will be discussing the Farmina Pet Foods. The Italian company is building a $28.5 million plant in Reidsville. Big news this month. That will be this morning. Jeff and I will be talking, and I'll be posting that on our Facebook page and YouTube and other social media. That should be up around 10:30 or so, and also with the city of Reidsville social media. Rockingham County Today is sponsored by Cone Health. We're with you. ConeHealth.com. And by Good Smiles, all about floors, Vernon Family Dairy, Carpino Investments, Tire Max, Carolina Fuels, Night Owl National Stoneworks, Fair Funeral Home, Rise Up Reidsville, Shop Rockingham County. Thank you to these fine businesses, and thank you for tuning in. Here's today's motivational moment. Take life day by day and be grateful for the little things. Don't get stressed over what you can't control. Well, that sounds good, doesn't it? If we could just remember to practice that all the time. Hope you have a wonderful Thursday, friends. And remember to count your blessings.